Hello, I'm Francesca Gambroni. My final project paper is about the legislation surrounding owning exotic and endangered animals as pets in the U.S., and I set out to make people more aware of the lack of legislation in this area. This presentation is called Feathers and Fur: Why Exotic and Endangered Animals Should Be Protected, and will help support the basic ideas of my final project paper. So, to begin, we as humans have done many great things over the span of our time on Earth. But what we are doing now could end up killing us. Exotic animals are becoming endangered and going extinct every day, and it is up to us to try and stop this process. This presentation will cover what it means to be endangered, the shocking statistics of animal endangerment and extinction, how this topic affects you as a human, and ways you can help conserve animal species. So, to define exotic and endangered, according to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, exotic is defined as introduced from another country not native to the place where it is found, and endangered is defined as used to describe a type of animal or plant that has become very rare and could die out completely. These definitions are important so you can understand what this topic is truly about. To shock you all into action, here are some statistics about animal endangerment and exotic animals. According to the International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources Red List of Threatened Species, there are over 7,600 endangered animals on the planet. On top of that, there are 5,100 species that are critically endangered and 68 that are considered extinct in the wild. On top of that, the World Wildlife Fund found that in their 2014 Living Planet report that the world's vertebrate species population has decreased by 52%. This includes mammals, birds, fish, amphibians, and reptiles. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service reports there are about 438 vertebrate species that are endangered in our own backyard. So not only are animals going endangered worldwide, but it is also happening in the U.S. You may be asking yourself, how will this affect me? By supporting the conservation of endangered exotic animals, you are protecting not only the species you save, but you are also helping to ensure breathable air, food, medicine, transportation, climate regulation, fertile soil, and spiritual values for populations all over the world. All animals are part of the fragile ecosystem of this planet, and when even one goes extinct, people are affected. For example, National Geographic wrote an article on Tom Van Duren, who wrote Flightway: Life and Loss at the Edge of Extinction. This book includes a section that talks about how the gyps vulture affects communities in India. It is a cultural tradition there to place the dead atop towers of silence and to let the gyps vulture eat their flesh and take that person into the afterlife respectfully. Without these vultures, the people of India will lose not only a cultural tradition, but an economically and environmentally sustainable way to get rid of the dead. How can you help? To begin your conservation crusade, you can go to countless organizations where you can donate your time or your money to help conserve animals. Just a few examples are the World Wildlife Fund, SAFE, Oceana, and any other that are listed. As you've seen through this presentation, the plight of endangered exotic animals is serious and a threat to the balance of the worldwide environment. Humans are the main cause of exotic animal extinction and endangerment, so it's up to us to fight for the conservation of all species.